Congratulations, you are the winner.
I want to get spanked.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Are we good? I know I'm late, but I'm here. I wasn't going to stream, but then I thought, why not? Let's do it. Let's get more let's get more rituals and satanic rites and God knows what for Solitaire. The weirdest sentence I've ever said in my whole life. There's a bee in my ears. Okay, what does that mean? Welcome in, Kuwu. Well done on getting first. Heartless, hello, hello. How are you? Hopefully you're good. What do you mean there's a bee in your ears? Hello, Kaz. How are you? Hopefully you've had a good day, everyone. You're confusing me as usual, Kuwu. You're taking over. When you said hello, it sounded like a bee to you. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to explain that at all. Maybe it's the 160p, Kuwu. I take it you're still in the countryside, so therefore 160p. Tired but good. Good, Kaz. Is that is that the end of your working week? Yes, I am. But wow, indeed. Good, good. When are you there until, Kuwu? Are you there into next week, or are you returning to the city at the weekend? What's happened today? I was a bit annoyed today. I had Tuesday in it, mate. I had 2 meetings today on a Friday in this economy. Ridiculous. I never put I never put meetings in my diary on a Friday. Friday is for catching up. You get therapy on Wednesday, so you want to be home for that. Yeah, good. That makes sense. But yeah, I never normally put meetings in my diary on Friday. Friday's for catching up, prepping for the week ahead, and generally just going into the weekend feeling like you're under control, everything's sorted out. I had 2 meetings today, one of which the one person I really needed to talk to didn't turn up. Rude. Having said they were going to turn up, even more rude. Is it more rude or is it ruder? Probably ruder. Who knows? Anyway, not great. Pain in the backside. Exactly, Koo. Rudest. Indeed. So that was that. But yeah, it wasn't too bad a day work-wise, which is good. I had some other thoughts about things to do for stream, but never quite got round to doing any of it because I was kind of doing other stuff anyway. So that might be done over the weekend. Got a couple of demos that I want to play over the weekend as well. Get recorded for the Death Does Demos channel. And I will put that on again. Death. I need to put this on a button because it's a pain in the backside writing this out every time. Menace, indeed. Okay, so as I say, there's 2 new demos up there. One was released on Tuesday, one was released on Thursday. Some nice puzzle games. Go and have a look at them. New short as well. Yeah, cool. There's a couple you might like there. Both of them. Do you like Portal? Do you like the game Portal? If you like Portal, oh sorry. Yeah, let's do that. I did. This is because I just hassled through. We'll do a quick one. Do you like the game Portal? Cool. If you like the game Portal, then De Solus might be quite something you're interested in. It's kind of Portal-esque. Indeed. A quickie. And Object Impermanence has a very interesting mechanic that you might be interested in as well. So go and have a look at that. New short out today as well. Probably not my best, but you know. I'm trying to keep things going. Yes, here's the man himself, Jet. New short content from Jet. How are you? Are you good? Have you had a good end to your working week? I made a short out of our interaction about the Brazil nuts. So yeah, you can go and check that out. So I was deeply suspicious of you. I was waiting for you to say D's or got him at some point in that conversation, but it never quite turned out that way. So anyway, yes, I made a short out of it. I was sat and I was actually reviewing a bit of the because I always go back. I always go back and look at some of the last night's stream after I've sort of put it on YouTube just to make sure that the sound levels and everything are fine and nothing's gone awry and I can't hear music and stuff like that I shouldn't be hearing. That you went to the pub after work, which was nice. Lovely. That's good. I do miss, that's probably one of the only things that I miss about, going to the office. Is being able to go to the pub after work for even just a chat, because obviously now you can't have a drink unless you're on public transport, which I never was. I always had the car. So yeah, yeah. So that was that. Yep, work was okay, went well. Well, I drove home, quickly changed, and then went to the pub. See, smart, very smart, very smart. So, in other news, there's for those of you who follow Gab Smulders might have seen Gab at some point, maybe a couple of years ago, play a game called This Bed We Made. It's a sort of 1930s, I think, 1930s, 1940s sort of murder mystery where you play a maid in a hotel. And because you're housekeeping, you have the ability to go into every room and you can you piece together this mystery that's happening within the hotel. And I've really wanted to play it for a number of months. but it's always been quite expensive. And every time it gets a discount on Steam, it's never a really banging discount. It always just seems to be just at a point where I'm like, yeah, I'll wait for it to go down a little bit more. But it never, ever, ever goes down a bit more. And there's some standalone content coming out for it next week. It's a standalone story in the same universe. And I thought that would be really interesting to get into it. And then I got a wee email towards the end of today that said, if you're interested, you might want to click this button, which I did. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant. It's a shame I haven't played the first game. And further down that email, it said, if you haven't played the first game and you would really like to, click this button. And I thought, ooh, I'll give it a go. And 10 minutes later, I had the game. So there's more content for us. I'm drowning in content now. We need to finish this game. And we need to get finished their solitaire escapades so we can move on, because I've got another game from PR that I really need to play as well, which came out this week. And then we need to get into This Bed We Made. And then I can't say exactly what the other thing is, but we'll probably play that after, needless to say. So that's very nice, isn't it? And we've got Beast of Reincarnation coming out on Monday, which I think I might play offline to begin with. I really need to check, because I'm going to be playing it on PC. I really need to check how well it's going to actually translate to me streaming and playing at the same time. I'm not 100% sure, it being a super modern game, that it's you're waiting for the return of indie horror. Yeah, I've got far too many games to play to contemplate indie horror at the moment. Although, for those of you that may not have seen it in the Discord, Chilla's Art has a new game coming out. There's no date for it, but they have a new game that's being worked on. It's just called Snowed Under, I think it is. Don't know whether the title will change before we get there, but because I'm a Patreon member for Chilla's Art, then I get the beta versions of things. And I'm pleased to say it looks like they've gone back to their janky old, nasty looking engine and have given up on Unreal. Yes, because that last game was not great. So yes, they're working away on that at the moment, and I am getting the daily updates. I think when we got the beta version, thank you, really appreciate that. When we got when we got the beta version of it, I think it was at 0.8, version 0.8. So now we're up to 0.85. So it's marching on. They're working away on it. I would reckon we'll probably see it September, October time, I would have thought. No, August's next, isn't it? September time. I think it'll be another month before we see the actual finished version, and they might hold it back because it is literally about being in snow. Yeah, from what I've seen, I quickly opened it up to have a look at it just to see what the graphics looked like and whether they'd actually stuck with the Unreal Engine, or whether they'd decided to go back to the old engine, because I don't think they were 100% happy with. Well, the feedback they published after Umigari, which I think was the fishing one, was that they took the feedback from all their fans that maybe that hadn't been their best game, and that potentially they should go back to doing something that they kind of knew and loved. So this looks interesting. I think the one thing I'm slightly concerned about with them is that obviously they're trying to become better devs. And they're trying, I think, to get a wider audience, as you would, because you want to sell more copies of things. And I'm just slightly concerned that they're trying to follow trends, because this one seems to be very much. It's not quite like a game about digging a hole, but it's not major spoiler to say that you actually end up in a building that's got a snowdrift on it, and you need to almost tunnel through the snow to get to various locations and do things whilst there's something out there. So the premise of it is really good, but the mechanic, having played for 5-10 minutes, is a bit of okay. I don't know how long this will take to get a bit old. But again, it's the beta version that I'm playing. It could change dramatically by the time we get to the final version. I'm not going to play any more. I just really wanted to check whether it was going back to the old style of game or whether they were pursuing the Unreal 5 super duper shiny engine, which they seem to have abandoned, which is great. So we'll have that to play at some point because because you're a Patreon member, you get the game, as I say, you get every version of the game up until the release one, up until and including the release one. So we'll have that to play at some point. We've got Dive or Die from Guillotine PR to play. And we've got This Bed We Made from Press Engine, which is great. We'll be able to play that. And then unnamed DLC might be coming after that. Beast of Reincarnation, we might have a quick look at. No problem, Lily. Thank you. Just to see what it's all about. I am hopeful that that's going to be cool. And then I've got a couple of demos that I want to play this weekend. So we can get them sorted out and put over on the Death Does Demos channel on YouTube. So there's a ton of stuff potentially coming down the track, which I am quite happy about. I've also asked for another couple of keys for games, which I don't know if I'll get. I punted it. I thought if I don't shoot my shot, I'm never going to be able to get it. So you never know. We might end up with a couple of other games over the next month to play as well. But we'll see. Sometimes you get punted back for the weirdest stuff. You have to shoot your shot. You do indeed. I as I said the other night, I applied for a game where you build a sort of cyberpunk diorama. It's very chill. You literally have building blocks and people and windows and paint and stuff, and you build and lighting, and you just literally, it's like playing with Lego. You build up this massive diorama. Now the game's like £2.30 on Steam. I've heard nobody really talking about it, but there was an ability to ask for it on one of the PR sites. So I did, and I got knocked back. And I'm thinking, you knocked me back for a game that costs £2 and nobody's talking about it. When I would have actually put it on the channel and played it for an evening or whatever, so you'd have had 2-3 hours publicity of it. And I think it would have captured people's imaginations, but it's weird sometimes what you get and what you don't. Sometimes you think it's absolute certainty that you'll get something, and sometimes you don't get anything. We might. I've asked for a key for the skin stapler, which is by the same dev that made Flesh Made Fear, which we played probably about 6 months ago or so. I've played a couple of his games, so that could be. And that was there. The skin stapler was the one where there was everybody eating those hot dogs in a rather bizarre fashion. So yeah, that could be cool as well. That comes out. There's a lot of games coming out in the next 2 weeks. This is the real busy period. August and September are going to be hell on earth for content creators if they want to keep up to date with what's coming out, because there are so many games coming out between now and the end of September. It's insane. Everybody's obviously trying to get out of the way of GTA 6 and get people playing their games before that actually happens. So, yeah, bit mad in it. So, yes, enough yapping. Let's do the scam Xeno and get across. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to talk about, actually. I'm just trying to think. I think that was the most important stuff, the fact that we've got some keys coming our way. So, yes, let's do that. In fact, let me just do this. Can I do this? Right, 2 seconds. I just need to have a look at this. Just let me try this. No, that's not there. Yeah. Interesting. Sorry, just I've got this happens too many times. Where let me just do something here. I need to see if something's on the. No. Okay, don't worry. Sorry, I was trying to do something internally there that can't just do 100%. So we shall go across and do the Scamcino. Right, we've got that there, and we've got this here. And we're all good. Ta-da! Ta-da! There we are. It's Peachy Keen. I had that today. There you go. Just wanted a bit of a refreshing thing today, so I had an ice cold Peachy Keen, and the bank wins, which is even better. Nice. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Okay, that's that. We can switch that off. All good, all good. You know where we're going now, don't you? Very good, very good. And we've only got one of these today, so we'll be through this relatively quickly and into the game. We should be. Ha! Ha! Yes. I remembered, Cool. But thanks for trying to keep me on my toes. Good. Right. Daily. It didn't update for you. Okay. Now remember, I don't mind. I'm not here for the gaming. No one is here for the gaming, Jed. I thought you'd have worked that one out. There is not one single person in this channel who comes here for the gaming. Right. So we've got shoyu chicken and kalwa pork platter. Doesn't look very nice, I have to say. It looks a bit raw, that, doesn't it? That looks like a brain. That looks like a bit of a brain, and that looks raw as. This is not the game anyway, so this is just voting. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. There we go. If it was me, that would be my choice. I'm not eating that fancy nonsense in a football ground. Calm down. If I was at a restaurant, maybe, but I'm not getting that when I'm going to the football. I'll get thrown off the end of the stand. Right, anyway, we're into the game now, the game proper. So we've got lemon and garlic chicken flatbread or char siu pork bao buns. Now, from what I'm seeing here, it's worth going to Brighton and Hove Albion for your football scran. It's a hard choice, this, because they both look pretty tasty. They both look very similar, actually. Obviously different ingredients, but they obviously do some... this is a hard one to fathom out. Although we get 2 for that. Or is a flatbread better? Both of them sound good. And this is Friday, though, so they start messing with you and giving you things that are very, very similar. I'm going to go that side. Oh, come on. Right. Brighton. So we're back to Brighton and Hove Albion again. Oh, this is this supposed to be Brighton and Hove Albion's entire menu? So we've got a pork burrito. A jackfruit is available. Or Sunday dinner in a Yorkshire pudding. Which do I see the cat in the potato? In the potato? Which potato? I have no idea what you're talking about, Jet. I am entirely confused. What? Potato, indeed. What? I can't see any cat. I don't know whether that's a spelling mistake or you're just having me on. I'm going to send in Discord. Give me 5. Carry on. Okay. It's just right. Pork burrito or Sunday dinner? Probably pork burrito. I don't know. Just smile and nod. Indeed, yes. I feel I'm messing with this. I would go right, to be fair. Yes. Okay. I was very close though. Bombay chicken curry, still at Brighton. So this is Brighton's entire menu. So the Scrandle today is sponsored by Brighton and Hove Albion. Bombay chicken curry with a garlic and coriander naan, rice and mango chutney, or beef chili con carne, slow cooked. Is that going to make a difference? Slow cooked. Who knows? Who knows? Chili good too. I know, but this is where they start to mess with you, because the things are so close in terms of look and feel. I would say, given it's the UK, more people would go with the chicken curry, I would have thought, than the chili con carne. So let's go there. Oh, you are having a laugh. It's going to be a bad night tonight. So we've got a breakfast special, sausage, egg. I don't know. Let me have a quick look. Where did you post it, Jet? Which channel did you post it in? Okay, for me. Jet, you have been at the pub for too long. If you're seeing a cat there, then there's something you've had one too many already. Go to bed, you're drunk. This one. Shut up. How's that happening? Right. Anyway. So Korean barbecue cauliflower wings or a Sunday roast? In a Yorkshire pudding, which is just the one that we went for before. And it didn't win. You'd rather the Korean. We'll go there then. But they're so close to each other. It's crazy. So we've got cheesy chips, which I'm not convinced that cheese is not melted. But I do love a Scotch egg. But it's not particularly nice looking Scotch egg. So we're going for the cheesy chips. Okay. Sunday dinner in a Yorkshire pudding. Oh, yeah. Fish and chips with mushy peas and curry sauce. They're not making this easy at all. This is a disaster. I just can't go with the mushy peas. Nothing's going to convince me that I should be taking anything with mushy peas. But then the fish looks okay. But those mushy peas look god awful. Yeah, I knew that before I hit it. It was going to be the fish. The battered fish always wins. Okay, so that. Oh God, this is which is the lesser of the two evils here. I'm getting this entirely wrong, but it's by percentages. This is the worst we've ever done in this game. Apple and mince pie crumble or burger. How can they have such a great looking Asian food menu, and then the actual Western stuff looks diabolical. How are you supposed to choose between that? Do you want something that looks like absolute hell on earth, or do you want it twice for 50p more? Just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Okay, yeah, we actually did. We're kind of bang on with the community there. Bad round. Bad round. I mean, how are you supposed to really choose between those two? There is no one clear winner there. That is entirely down to because they almost look identical. One's flat and one's in a bun. Again, they're both in tubs. They're both got sort of naan breads with them, flat breads with them. It's whether they've both got rice. It's just whether you prefer beef or chicken. I still say that looks better. A big, thick sausage base with an egg and cheese is much better than whatever that is. A battered fish sandwich. Nah. Look at that tartar sauce. Ming. Not for me. I can understand the fish there because you've got the batter and you've got chips, but that curry sauce and the peas together, just not nice. Again, that does look a bit sloppy in the inside, so I can kind of understand that. And then that was the lesser of two evils. What the hell's going on there? Why are people so obsessed with beige food? I don't think this is. It takes a hell of a lot to actually photograph food to make it look appealing. There's a reason why when companies photograph food, a lot of it isn't actually what you're looking at. It's been made to look like that because food doesn't photograph well. There's nothing worse than walking when you're on your holiday and you walk past a restaurant and it's just got thousands of dishes. You know, a photo of everything on the menu, and you're like, that's not really helping me at all. That's actually actively putting me off having anything to eat. So yes, okay, not the best, but we're kind of in line with the community, so we can close that down. Friday's never a good day. They mess with you too much on a Friday. Right, let's continue into our adventure land. It was getting a bit tougher last night, I have to say. It was getting a bit tougher last night. I think we're probably about 60% of the way through the game. Can I do that? No. Why can't I do that? I just want to. Sorry, I'm still trying to work out how to do what I was trying to do earlier. See if there's an easy way of doing it, because the annoying thing is. Right, let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, there we go. That's done. Why? Okay, you're booing. You're booing. Right. Okay. Here we go. Click to start. We're off. We're off. I did put that into category, didn't I? I blame Maru for this. 115 stream streak. There we go. And look at that as well, Baseman. Your lovely pink diamond. There you go. You've been elevated. Your status has been elevated. Right. Welcome in, Baseman. Hope you've had a decent day or are having a decent day. Yes. Outside, you hear the chants growing louder. As they do, the captive's face begins to glow and distort into crystal-like formations. You step back, your eyes darting around you. You notice that other crystal-infested corpses have begun to glow as well. The captive groans as newly sprouted spine-like diamond column propels their body off the table into the air. You are important. They look your way and briefly beckon before sharp crystalline branches jettison out of their fingers right toward you. Okay, we are on. Okay, so what's this guy gonna do? Sharp crystalline growths erupt from cards. That doesn't sound like a good deal. At all. So let's get some defense. And let's get some of that going. And we can go there, straight off, and then we can go here. Okay, and then I think that's probably as far as we can go at this point in time. So, okay, right. I don't know what that means. This card shatters when played, dealing 2 damage to you. Are you kidding me on? Well, that sucks. Okay. Fortunately, okay, what's this? A crystal spike that deals 6 piercing damage. Good God. 9, 10, Jack, 10. I don't really want to cause. How's the middle of nowhere? What was that? 6. Eesh. I'm kind of wondering whether I should. Yeah, because he's going to do 6 damage anyway. I don't really want to take another 2 damage. But I'm not sure how I can get rid of those, to be fair. No, let's not do that. Okay. Okay. Can I reset this? I've got 6. I don't want to do that because that takes 2 damage. And if I use this, I could end up breaking all 3 of those cards, and that'll give me 6 damage, which will be an absolute pain. So I wonder if I should reset the cards. Okay, Queen, King. Right. Oh, he's just done the same crystalline thing again. However, if we do that, and then we can grab that, and grab that, and grab that, and grab that, and do that. We can go ace, and we can go 2, and we can do that, and we've then got that. Okay. Right. King, Queen. See, it doesn't really help us if we do the Jack there because it's standalone. So it's not really helping at all. Remove all playable cards in the same row as the target. But I want to kind of get access to those. So what we've got, shuffle the tableau cards. Or change targeted playable card to your advantage. But yeah, where are we going with that? Can we do this? No. Right, okay, let's not use that then. Right. Six. There's no way of getting away from that either. It's a bit of a nightmare. We kind of have to do this. 6. But it just explodes, so you can't even use that. 6, 5, 4. Okay. It's alright, nice and quiet. I went grocery shopping with my mom and got some little things for myself. Lovely. Okay, we're going to get piercing damage again. 9, 8, 7, 6. We can do that. We can take that. And turn. And then we've got 3, 4, stabby, stabby. Can't see any way out of this, really. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't really help because I thought it might take away the status effect, but it doesn't. And he's about to do more crystalline damage. Okay. This really isn't helping at all. There's not much I can do. Okay. I have no idea how you're supposed to defeat that. That was insane. Okay. Hello, Kisa. How are you? Remove up to 2 random playable cards from the tableau. Stabby stab. Take that out of there. Put that there. You've been so tired all day. Not helpful. Not helpful at all, really. Okay, so we could go ace 2. That's not really going to help. Hello, Pemmy. How are you? Yeah. There's just no... The cards are awful. Okay, so Jack, Queen, go there, stabby stab, Queen, can't get to the King. Okay, deflected. 3, 2, 2. Okay. Okay. What's that going to do? 6. Okay, so whichever way around. But this isn't going to help. We just need to unlock this. We deflected that. Okay, so that's not helping at all, really. Okay, so 9, 8, 7, 6. So we could do 3 damage here. There's no 5 because I can't get to that. End the turn. So we can go ace, king, ace, 2, 3, 4. So close to getting a big combo there. Okay. 7. Okay, that was okay. Okay. Right, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, ace king. Uh-huh. We can go ace, 2, stabby, stabby. More of that. I thought somebody was away to bed already. I was like, oh my god, we've hardly started. Okay, so we're in a decent position here actually this time round. Okay, that's all about to change. 8, 9, 10, jack, shield, more mana, fireball. Okay. Let's remove 2 targeted playable cards. We kind of need to do these 2 then to open up these ones. Okay, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to, but anyway, that's where we're up to. End the turn. We won't get hit quite as hard. King, ace. We do have a 2. Unfortunately, we're going to get back to crystalline things again. God, annoying. Why don't we... Cost 20 mana, so I can't play that at the moment. Right, damn it. Okay. So we've got queen. Don't really want to do this, but okay. So we've got a shield at least. We've got no damage to him at this point in time. And we've got, well, we could do so. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to go 3, 4, 5. This is going to be so tight. Hang on a minute, though. Take one of them away. No, damn it. I was going to go 3-2, but then realised it was a 5 had taken away. Guess what you're going to do now? I'm kind of scared to guess. Okay. 4, 3, 2. Be great and awesome. Okay. What's that one for? 6. This is horrendous. Dishes, okay. King, queen. Okay, this is it. 7, 8, 9. This has to work. This absolutely has to work. Good grief, that was tough. Don't like those crystalline things. With a silent flash, the crystallized captive shatters, and the table is swiftly decorated with their glimmering remains. As the dust clears, you notice a strange, spine-shaped crystal staff left in their wake. You sense an incredible energy emanating from it. The staff pulsates and hums as you approach it. Something tells you this staff will become invaluable soon. But to wield it, you'll need to bind it to your soul. What the heck? Oh, but there's crystals on it. If we bind with it, does that mean that we don't get crystals anymore? Avail price. Okay, buy. Right, we're on. More jokers. Not that they're particularly great, the jokers, I have to say. Right. Okay, let's go. We're going there. Hey, we'll take that away. And then, so we've got 4.
Can I chat with you for a second?
Oh.
Not really.
Hang on a sec.
Kinda extremely busy here, Lucas.
You know, I've been thinking about it. And I think it's about time this company put a spotlight on you and your work.
Spotlight? Okay, what are you talking about?
I'm saying, and I know this might be controversial, we put DC on a brief hold, and we put our heads together and ship one of your personal projects.
Oh.
Personal projects?
Yeah, your side project, you know, Forbidden Poker.
Huh?
No, absolutely not.
I know it's sudden, but I'm confident it'll be great.
No. Bad idea. Bad.
Out of the question.
Bad idea.
Now don't get cold feet. I know how you feel. It's scary to be put in the spotlight. You know, I remember when my first
The answer is no, Lucas. No.
Just think about it. It's not just for your sake, you know. Think about the rest of the team, what it could do for everyone. If it's far enough along, it could save.
I've got a lot on my plate, Lucas. A lot of work. If you don't mind.
Lucas is a dick.
Okay. Just, think on it. Okay? I'll be in my office whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Thanks, Lucas.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Right. Okay, put that back on. I'm going to do this to get rid of the... Also cleanses some malign effects. So let's do that. Now that worked way better than I thought it would. Right, so we can we go 4, 5... 4, 3, 2, ace. Okay, so let's go 4, 3, 2, ace. Have we got any other aces? No. We can go king, though, queen. Then we kind of have to stop because there's no jack. King, queen. No jack available. Let's try this. If this turns into a king, I'm going to be very unhappy. Right, okay. Thank you, cards. And then... Can we go 10? Have we got a 9? We do. We've got a 9 there. 10. We can uncover the 9 here, though. We can actually go 10, 9. 10, 9. Then we can go 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. Holy! That one, the playing those two jokers absolutely rocked. That was such a good move. There's not a 6 though. Is there a 6? There's only a 6 here, which I can't get to at the moment, and I don't have another 8, so I can't go back up to 8, 7. Right, okay, we'll just need to play that.
Wicked combo.
Wicked combo. Right, so we've got a 4, a 5. We can go 4, 5. Or do we go... We can go... Okay, we go 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we can go 5, 4, 3, 2, ace, king, queen, jack. Right, we're going down the way then. 4, 3, 2, ace, king, queen, jack. Nice. And then we can do this. Okay, so we can go 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, or 6, 5, 6, 7. I suppose it doesn't make any difference really. 6, 5, 6. Now, do we go 5 or let's go 7, because that uncovers those cards. 7 goes to king, right? So not useful. Need another 6. Sorcery helps out. Not much, but a little. We can do that, but we don't have a queen to play. So we can go king, ace. Don't have a queen yet, so we need to go 2, 3. That's kind of us there. 9. No use. 6, 5. Oh, well, because we got 6, 7, or 6, 5, so it doesn't make. But we should have. Let me do that. 7. At least we've got another card at play here. 2. 3. We've got enough cards there. I mean, we can always use the Mana Storm and it'll destroy. If we're starting to run out of cards, we can go Queen, Jack, 10, Jack, 4, 5, Queen, King, Ace. Nice. It'll destroy up to 4 cards, yeah. Like the one that it destroyed last night. Your mind is now in harmony. Your flesh now stable. The staff now bends to your will. What use it has remains to be seen. Invigorated by the staff's energies, or perhaps guided by them, you boldly kick the door open, declaring your presence. This doesn't seem like us. Have we been hoodwinked into putting this inside ourselves? The robed men continue their chanting unabated. Their task is nearly complete. The group leader levitates in the air, his head shaking wildly. You must take their lives. Okay. No! Son of a... The whole point of getting that crystal rod was to get rid of these crystal cards. Surely they can't hurt us. Right. Mana chain. Convert all playable cards into a straight ascending sequence. Holy, that would be fantastic. Imagine. Unlock the special joker. Increase value of targeted playable card. 3 uses. Oh. Right, so if we've got a gap, I think we'll get the mana one first, because that sounds banging. I mean, they're all going to be useful in their own way. But right, we have to fight. Fight to. Right there. What's this? A magical barrier that grants 4 temporary defense for 1 turn. Okay, that doesn't bother me because we can just end our turn and it doesn't harm anything. Okay, convert all playable cards into a straight ascending sequence. Right, let's get that. Do we want to do that though? Can we do 8, 7? So we can't actually... Let's play this just to see what happens. 8, 9... Where's the sequence? Ah, but that's rubbish. We got duped. Because 2 of the cards in the sequence explode and we can't use them. And they end up hurting us. So that sucks. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I can't use that anyway. Hey. Not a happy boy. Right. Okay, so he's now got 4. So we now just end our turn. And that drops that away. Scammer gets a bloody conduit that drains you of 5 health, healing the recipient. What the heck? Okay, so we can go 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Or we can go 4, 3, 2, 3. I think we'll go down 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, even better. 3, 2. Mana in there. Now I could go 3 there or 3 there and hope that I get another 2, which could bounce up and down, or we can take that away and we can put the ace in here. Do that, which is going to hurt us, but do that. We can put that shield on, hit them for 3, so when they replenish 5 health, they're still kind of in deficit. We've got ace, we don't have a king. It would have been really useful to pick up a king there. Anyway. Right, okay, they only got 3 back there. That's pretty cool. So we can go 5, 6, 5. What's this? 4 temporary defense. That's a waste of a shield, that is. Okay, so let's do that. Are you kidding me on? Okay, end the turn. So that's okay. So it now drains us of 5 health. 10. Jack. Do we go queen or 10 again? In the hope that we get a 9, or we get a. We haven't seen many kings going about. Okay, defense. That's all right. I'll take that. So we can do 2 damage here. We won't get hit quite as badly. Okay, 7, 8. 10. Damn it. 9. 10. Right, let's do that one, because that's quite a cool one. Okay. And see if we can re-roll this to something useful. No. Okay. He's now got... Okay, we'll do this. End the turn. Okay. And we're back on Siphon again. Okay. No defense this time, though. Take 5's a big drop. And it heals him. That's not great. 3. Okay, that's a magical barrier. I think we should probably re-roll at this point. Okay, so he gets the... Yeah, okay. Right, let's pull that, pull that. Okay, so we're kind of back on a... Oh, we're so close to getting more mana. 8. Can we do anything? Can't do anything cards-wise. I just want to end the turn here because we can't do any damage at that point. So we've got the Jack, we've got Queen, we've got King. No ace, unfortunately. I mean, we could target this and take out all these cards here. Might be worth doing now. The sacrifice of mana, but you could take out all the... What does that say? All the playable cards. Yeah, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know whether that's a playable card. No, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it. Oh, we can't do the Mana Storm yet. It's this Siphon. It's a pain because it's going to take us down to 15 and put them back up to 20. I need a big hit somewhere. Let's re-roll that and see what we get. Have we got a 6? No. But we've got a 4. We've got the mana there, right? Okay, we've also got that. 4. We don't have a 3. Let's do that. Of course. Of course you wouldn't hit the 2 that I really need you to hit. Okay, so we can end the turn here. Okay. 7, 8, 7. Your back hurts because you've been doing the dishes. How does that work? Okay, do that. So he's on leech after this. So we're going 3, 4. We can't do much else there. Okay, dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Eesh, this is not great. You really put your back into it. Good, okay. I can't really proceed until I take that out. Okay, you get hit with that. 10, 9. Do I want to do that? Can't do much about that. My back hurts because the sink is too low, so I'm guessing the sink is too high for Kubu. Ooh. Attacked. Okay. Blah 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 blah. This is not great. Ace. 2. Remove all playable cards with the same suit as the target card. Okay, so let's do that and make it that. Okay. He's got that, and we do that, and then we've got 6, 5. He's gonna leech 5 office, which is not great. King, Queen, Jack, or do we go King again? To open up that. No, that's fine. 3 damage. But we're going to go down to 2 after this. This is going to be touch and go. Let's re-roll again. Didn't work. Dang it. Right. Queen. King. 3, 2. Okay, I think we're dead actually, unless there's some really I can't do anything. Right, sometimes the cards just don't run in any kind of sequence that you can. It's the RNG of it. We seem to be hitting more and more of an issue with the RNG. The higher up we go. So, let's do that. And that. And that. Okay. We're on a 2. We don't have a 3. We have got a shield. We do have a 3. Okay. Okay, let's do that, and then we can take that there. Look at all the look at all the 4s. If we could get a 3, we'd be flying because we could go 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Okay, we want to end that turn, and then 8. This is not great. Alright, I want clone of that one again. Alright, and then we can do that. 8. 9. Do have a 10. Arrgh. Okay, 7. We can't do anything with that. Jack, Queen, Jack, Fireball, or oh, I can't do that, can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to play this to try and uncover. Okay, at least we've got a shield. Jack. We don't have a queen still. 5. Here we go. 5, 4. 5, 4. Stabby stab. Right, okay. So we can do 6 damage here, and they'll siphon 5, so we'll lose net 3. Okay, right. 2. 2. Ace. We don't need that yet, so we'll go king, ace, king. So we're on 4 damage here. We can draw that, which will give us... I'm just going to end turn here, actually. Okay. So we don't do anything here. And then we take that shield and we go queen, jack, 10. Do we mana storm it and hope? Okay, we can take that. 10. And then I think we probably could do with doing that. Okay, so he's leached that, but we're still on 22 here, so that's kind of cool. We do this. Right, more mana. And a shield. We don't have a 10. We don't have an... Do we have an 8? Yes, we do. 8. We can go 9 here. Damn it, that wasn't helpful. We can't. We haven't got 10, and we haven't got an 8. Reroll. Why give me exactly... Okay, 7. 6. Stabby stab. 5. Stabby stab. 4. 5 stabby stabs. 3. 2. Nice Isu. Joker, sorry. And... right. Do have a 3. I can do 7 damage and kill him here. Yay! We're having to be very, very, very strategic here. Good lord. The robed men's bodies lie scattered across the floor, while their leader's face begins to twist and contort. The man's features twirl inwards into a pitch-black void, as dark as the starless heavens. You can feel that a vast, unfathomable distance has been reached. You sense it. Something from the farthest reaches of all known life. It's trying to claw through. Okay. Just when you thought it couldn't... Oh god, there's loads of stuff. Doubles Mana Storm. But it's a single use. Okay. Twins with Gemini Stone to start tripling mana at combo 10. That sounds kind of cool. I've got 130 available. Buy that one. And buy that one. And that one's when we can afford it. Right. Fight. Okay, so it seems like there's been urban legends surrounding this forbidden game thing for a while. I just found this one from 1979. This one was an arcade cabinet. Soon you'll be more crystal than man, indeed. But the story is always the same. A game that kills you if you finish it. Chat, I'm getting a very bad feeling about this. We might just stop playing at the end of tonight. Because there's going to be a bit at the end of the game that we haven't quite got to. You aren't still playing the game right now, are you? Game over. An arcade cabinet killed my friend. Weird World News. Okay, his eyes were gone. They were gone. Spooky bonus. A grey alien sighted. Okay. Interesting. Right. So, where are we? We've got a shield. What's this? A draining vortices fixate on cards, weakening your attacks. Son of a gun. Let's not have that, thank you. Right, so we can... Okay, let's do 2. We can't get there, damn it. Okay, take that one. What's that one again? Trade mana for 5 health. Cost 10 mana. Okay, so that gives us a bit of a bonus here, which is nice. Because he's got 40 against our 30. And this mad card already. And he's got the ones that break. And kill us. All a bit naughty, really. Change targeted playable card to a joker. Right, okay. Well, we've got no playable cards at the moment, so we'll just need to end the turn. Right. Jack. 10. We've got no 9. Oh, so does that mean that we're going to get splashback damage if I cast this? Well, that's a bit naughty. Reroll 9. Which means we could do that. Okay. And then we could do this then. Okay. I'm loving it. Shield, nice. And a shield, nice. And 3 stabby stabs. Okay, and another stabby stab. Okay. And then we've got... Oh, be about to reroll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay. Right. Okay, okay. Oh, here we go. Blood drain, 5 health, king. Hey. Can't do too much about that. We'll unlock that. That nudges a card. Got more mana. Increased value of targeted playable card. There's no point in doing that because, well, there is actually. Oh, it's an entire. Oh, right, okay. Targeted playable card. That's a bit of a bummer. I need the decreased version of that. Oh, he's got the siphon health as well on now. I've got no playable cards, so we're kind of stuffed that way. Let's do this. Aha. Okay, okay, okay. We've got a 4 of that. We've got stabby stab there. We've got 2. Another one. We've got that. King. Queen. No jack. Dang it. Now, do we take the... Yeah, let's take the hit here. Oh, I can't do that though, can I? Nah, I need to get the jack. Okay, so we're still doing 3 damage. He's got... Okay, weaken. Right, so there's not much point. I could do this. And get rid of... There's no point in doing much damage to him here. Because... But I could take the hit here to unlock that key, which means I can use that next time. So let's end the turn there. He's on siphon this time round. And we can do that. And that does that. What does that do? 10 mana for 5 health. Okay. Let's do that then. Which just bumps us up a little bit and allows us to do that and take that and put that there. Which then thumps him for that and we put more mana in the pot. Okay. Do -1 damage. What does that mean? Okay, 9, 8, 2. That clones that. Okay, with a targeted joker. Replace this joker with a clone of a targeted joker. Okay, so that doesn't make any difference. I don't have a 9. Okay. Okay. There's kind of not much point in doing anything here because 7, 6. His health is it just because of this drain thing. It's an absolute nightmare, and he's constantly got modified on there, so I'm not actually doing any damage, and he's just taking all my health away. This is very interesting. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Right, let's do that, and then... Oh, that's 20 mana, though. Okay. Okay. Ace. King. Queen. King. Okay. 10. Okay, we do that and do that. Ace. It's kind of pointless because he's got a shield of 6 up there, so it's not really going to do anything. Okay. Ten. Oh no! Should have gone 10 Jack. Okay, we can go 10 though, and then Jack, stab. Don't have a king. Don't have a 10. Right. I need to learn not to put those defensive cards on because they drop off after one turn. Not useful. Okay. 7. Don't have 6. Okay, so we're just about dead here. 5, 4, 3. There's no point in trying to attack him because he's got. I'm not doing more than 3 damage. So we're now down to 4, and his health is. These leech cards are so incredibly powerful because to be stealing 5 health off you each time they use it seems a little bit sussy. Now I'm kind of stuck because I can't really do anything until I get rid of these cards and open up the keys. And if you don't have the right jokers, you're stuffed. So yeah, I'm dead. I can't do anything. 4, 3. I can now get rid of that card. 4. Gain an extra refresh. Okay, how do I... yeah. So if I use that, and do that. Excuse me. I mean, I could do this, but am I just wasting my time? I can't seem to get out of this particularly. So if we take that, that's... He'd still take 3 health off me, which is going to kill me. And I can only do like 1 damage to him, and there's no point because he's got a shield for 6. So all seems slightly academic. Yeah, it's that leech thing that's a killer. It's so difficult to combat. I should be able to have something in my inventory. I need to remember not to play these defense cards because I'm sort of stacking them up in the anticipation that they'll hold until he hits me, but they don't. They drop off after a single round. So I'm kind of not playing particularly well that way. If I do that and that, 8, I don't have a 9. Oh, I've got a 9. If I can play that, that takes that out. And then, okay, a 2, which is next best thing useless in this scenario. I don't have a 9. So he's going to immediately cause me problems. 9, 10, Jack. There's no queen. There's no 10. So I can't do anything about that. I can re-roll. 9. No. Reroll. Queen. King. Ace. That means I can get... If I have armor, it doesn't... Yeah, absolutely. So, see, what I've been doing is I've then been putting that armor on because it's a playable card. And then realising it's disappeared on the next turn, which is rubbish. Let's do that. Okay. And then we can go here. Hello, Rain. Hello, Celeste. Thank you so much, Celeste.
_star has gifted Rainbow Marvel and OS Cyberware chip. Celeste_star gifted a tier 1 sub to Rainbow Marvel. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Celeste. Thank you so much. What an entrance, yeah. She's a classy lady, is Celeste. It has to be said. Right, we've got an ace. Hope you're well, Celeste. Do I want to change that? No. Change targeted playable card. Have I got 2? No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to have to end the turn. Okay, so now we've got... we can put that on. We've got that. We've got that. And then I think we're just going to have to end the turn at that point. And then we've got ace, 2. Right, that's an important joker because we can convert mana into health. I'm going to have to take the hit here. Damn it, I can't take the hit. Hello, Rain. Lovely to see you in. And then... Okay. 6. Well done, Baseman. We can play this out. Which gives... Oh, a shield of 4. That's an absolute banger of a card. Menace mogged again, indeed. Right, we got 3, 4. We've got 4. Let's do that. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, we've got 6 temporary defense. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. We can do that. Let's play that. We can get that out, indeed, and then remove all playable cards with the same suit as the target card. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Right, let's go. So that takes that away from there, okay, which has now opened up both keys. And then we've got the jack and a 10 and a fireball. Nice. Be careful about how I play that though. Can't do anything there. Okay, so that's given us a 3. Not helpful. Okay, he's now got a shield in place. but he hasn't got anything to attack us with at this point, so we can end the turn here without any issue. Then we can use a shield. Then we've got our ace here. Okay, but we don't have any 2, so... Oh, we do. We've got a 2. And then we've got a 3. Get that smacked. Then we've got that, because he's got a 5 health drain. So that's okay. Do we not have a 4? Damn it. That would have been really helpful. Right, let's turn that into a joker. And he gets stabbed with that. That gives us a 2. Okay, so we've got 4 damage incoming, and he's going to get 1 back for that. Okay. Okay, so that's just a weaken. 10, 9, 8. Then place any card on top of it. So we could go... do I want to do that right now? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Queen. King. Okay, that's another 1 damage. Okay, so he's now on a drain. We can do that. Which is fine. But let's end there. Because he's going to take 3 health off us here rather than 5. I don't think there's any other... Right, okay. Yes. Okay, so we can now do that. Hit him with that. Which then... Sorry, I know I'm taking my time about this. 6... It's a 10, sorry. Okay. So is there a run we can do from here? I can't, because if I do that and put that there, I could go... 7, 6. There is no easy move from here. I haven't got a playable card either there. Right, okay. Okay, so he's now going to put the drain on, so that doesn't really matter terribly much from that point of view. We can get the king off there and get more mana. We could take a hit there and get the key. Okay. Which misses him a turn. Which... Oh, if we can delay the enemy for 1 turn. Okay, that's okay. King. Have we got a queen? No. Very close to the mana storm, though. Okay. So we're now on mana storm territory. We've got a 3. Okay, we can do 2. Take the hit. Open that. 1. Stabby. I mean, it's only 1 damage, but we can also Mana Storm it. Okay. That really didn't help as much. Ooh, we've got a 6 shield though. What's this? Okay. Right, so we can now see what we're doing. Oh, look at this. We've got 2 stabby cards as well. Okay, we can play this and place any card on top of it. So let's play that there and put that on there. And then we've got that, and then stab, stab. So he's going to get no... Sorry, the skull cards do immediate pierce damage to him. So I'd call him Stabby. Okay. I think he's dead, basically. Queen, Jack, 10, 9. 2 shield. Good night, Vienna. Woof. These battles are taking forever now. The leader lies limp in the air. Their lifeless corpse now simply hinges off the static, swirling vortex that was once their face. Yet the vortex continues to grow, and grow, and grow. Then you see it, a brilliant star-like being begins to emerge. You can feel pure hate emanate from its presence. Witnessing it feels like blasphemy. What the absolute... Right, let's go to the shop. Can I afford this yet? Price is 20. Yeah, okay, buy. Right. We'll delay the inevitable here. Fight. Okay, so what's this? Forces beyond comprehension. Change cards to the same number. At least it's not doing me any damage at that point. Right, so don't use that until we absolutely have to. Stabby stabby. Gets that out. So we take that. Joker. 2. Stabby stabby. Isu. Okay. King. Has we got Queen anywhere? No. But we can go Isu again. Now we've got... of course, now we've got a Queen and 2 Jacks. Son of a... you know what. Okay, we might need to use that at some point, so don't use that yet. I'm kind of scared to hit this button. Okay, so we've now got 4 10s in play, which is fine because I do in fact not know. Please elaborate. Okay, so we can go 9, 10, Jack, 10, or 9, 8, 9, 10, Jack, 10. Okay, so we're going down the way first. 9. I'm now second guessing everything. My whole life is now a second guess. 9, 8, 9. I could go 8, but I don't have a 7. What's this? Okay, so there's no attack coming, so I can leave that one there. 10. Jack. 10. Stabby. Helenite again today. That's all that fresh here, Kubu. Appreciate you being here, though. Have a good sleep. Jack. Take that away. Ten. Big damage incoming. We don't have a 9. Have we got anything that would just nudge the card? No, we've lost that card. Okay. Good combo though. Right. Okay, here we go. Siphon, we can take that away. 7. 8. 7. Okay, like it. No 6. And no 8. So we're just gonna have to end the turn there. They'll take no damage. We'll lose 1 health. Okay, righty. 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh, we don't have enough mana yet. Urgh, that's annoying. 2. Okay, so we can take one of these. Let's take that 10 away. 3 stabbies. That gives us that. So we can sacrifice that for health. Which puts us in quite a powerful position. We've then got... We can go ace. We can go king. We can go queen. We can go king. We can go stabby stab. And we don't have a jack. So we can still do 7 damage here. Right. We can go 6. 7. 8. Oh, look at all the 10s. I think if we now roll... Oh no, we now refresh. Okay. He can siphon, so we go that and that, so we're only going to lose 1. Stabby stab. We're on 3. Have we got a 4? We do. Or we can go 3, 2. Have we got ace? Stab. No. Okay, so we can go 3. 4. Stab. Stab. Jeez. 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn it. I should have taken that 5. Anyway, too late now. Well, I could take it back. Yeah, let's do that and take that 5. 5. Didn't get the 6 we were looking for. Which is a bit annoying. We could delay the enemy for 1 turn here. Or we could just... Okay, let's... This might be a mistake. Okay, that leaves everything equal. Force it... Okay. Okay, so everything's going to turn into a joker here, potentially. So let's go 2, 3... 2... Which is 2 damage. 2, 3, 2. We can't go any further with that. Okay, we've got 4. Still don't have a 6. This is a nightmare. And what's this? That's okay, that's fine. I can cope with that. 4, 5. End turn. Oh, he's deflected. That wasn't clever. 8. Right, okay, so we've got 9. We don't have a 10 though, which is a bit of a pain. And he's on a drain. Oh god, this is not great. The only good thing is... Okay, nice. Oh, righty. What's that? The clubs. Let's go... Yes. Okay, so that's now taken all that out of play. We're back to a level-ish playing field. We could try and delay, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. He's going to try... Okay, I really wanted to get that up to... Okay, so he's got more health back. We've got a Jack, though. So we now can go Jack... Queen. Where do we take the Jack from? Here or here? Here or here? Here? Ah, not another Jack. Damage 2. Should have taken that one to get the stabby card. Ay. And then he deflects, so we can go. This is so annoying. But that's what he's done. He's transmuted 10 Jacks into the pack. But we don't have the Queen, which is a pain. However, oh God. Okay, he's deflected. 5, 6, 7's up there, so we're kind of stuffed with that. And he's going to drain 5 health from us. This is not clever. Okay. Queen. Let's go King. Not helping at all at the moment. He's going to turn everything into queens in a second. There's no move there. Of course. Queen, Jack. I could take the Queen here and hope. Queen, okay. Right, we take a Jack. It's which Jack to take? That's an 8. Okay, we can go. We've got a Jack there or a Jack there. We can take the Jack here, which uncovers that, which is important. And then if we take the Queen from here, or do we take the Queen from there, which then gives us 7 and 6, or do we take the Queen from there to uncover that final card? Let's go here. Okay, so we're doing 4 damage, which will take him down to 3, 10. Queen, we can go Jack again though. Yes. And then we can either do that or that. Because even using that card, he's got this permanent defense on there. Although... Right, let's take a chance and do that one. Then use the stabby stab, which actually did hit. We don't need to use that at this point in time. Okay. I think that's as far as we can go. Okay. 2. Ace. 3. Ah, where's the 2 card? 2, 3. Oh, I can only. Where did that ace come from? Would that come up there? Right, let's undo that. Yeah, and then... Okay. That could be the game-winning pool. Because we've now got a shield of 6 against the siphon of 5. Okay. End the turn. He didn't get any health back off that, and I'm left on 19. We can go 8, 7, 8. Right, okay, we could get 8, 7. We need to go 7, 6. We could go 7 and leave that 5 and open up these ones. We've got there. We need an 8. Remove all playable cards with the same suit as the target card. God. Right. Do we try and do that and take out the... Nah. Is that a heart as well? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, but that's not a target card. We don't have... Well, I don't know if we can do this. Okay. So we're now doing... Oh, we've got him. We've got him. It's okay. Don't panic. We've got him. Jeez. That pool. Reversing that decision. And getting that 4+4 shield was the absolute winner there. My brain's going to be so dead by the end of tonight. You unlocked a special Joker. Increased temporary defense by 99 for 1 turn. Okay. We're obviously going to get into Final Fantasy levels of bosses towards the end where it is going to absolutely destroy us. There's a reason why we're getting that card. Somehow, you've done it. You can feel this being's incredible hatred wane as it begins to shine brighter than you thought possible. Your eyes radiate with pain as an astonishing white flash is accompanied by a deep, muffled tone. Darkness. You begin to wonder, have you been blinded? Then softly and slowly, an ocean of stars stirs into view. Drifting planetoids, an endless carpet of water, an entire hallowed cosmos unravels before you, profane yet inspiring. You feel the staff's energies urging you to press forward. How is it a card game can feel so well? Exactly. Hey, so if you're playing the game right now, can you do me a favour and stop playing it? I usually don't believe in this kind of stuff, but I'm honestly kind of getting freaked out now. Okay. Is there a let's not go any further button. What's this? Unlock this bit. Remove targeted playable card and up to 2 more beneath it. Having that. Right. Okay, so we can have this play. I like these rounds because you're not you're not under any pressure. You just have to actually just run the cards out. Right. So 5. We need a 6 or a 4. We don't have either of those. Sorcery gives us a 3, which we can use as a 2. And we can use that. So we need to now target that. It only took 1 out. It didn't take anything else out but underneath it. Right. Okay. Great. Smashing. Lovely. We've got an ace. We've got a king. We don't have a queen. Oh, we've got a queen. We've got a jack. We've got 10. No 9s though. Uh-huh. Yes. No 9 or no jack. Right. 4. We can go 4, 5, 4, 5. Or we can go 4, 5, 4, 3. 4, 5. 4. There's no 6 and there's no 2, so kind of even. Okay. 3. Okay, 4. 5. Nice. 7. 8. 7. 6. Can't do much there. 9. Come on, give me sorcery. There we go. Queen. Jack. Queen. Jack. King. Ace. Picked the wrong ace there, didn't we? Queen. 3. 8. 7. 8. Mana. 2. 3. Damn. Or let's go. Okay. Didn't really make any difference. Excuse me. 2, 3. 7, 8, 9. King. 10. Jack or 10, 9. I mean, we could use the Mana Storm and try and knock out. There's 5 left though. Jack. We don't need to do that yet. We're kind of 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 9, 2, 4. Okay, I'll take that. I know that was a cheap victory. That was a slightly cheap victory, but you know, we were using the tools on hand. Time seems to flow differently here. You don't know if you've been travelling these planes for days or mere moments. But eventually, you find yourself in front of a great gate with glassy walls stretching off for what seems like miles on either side. This is where you need to be. You know you must get through. As you approach the gate, a vaguely humanoid jumble of orbiting crystals emerges before the gate, blocking your path. It doesn't speak, but you know it wants you to turn back. The staff rumbles. You won't turn back. Okay. Battle time. Oh, right, okay. There's something sus here. Because it's got 12 health, but it's got a permanent... We're fighting Knack. It's got a permanent defense of 4, but it's got a health of 12. Seems a bit sus. Okay, we're back to the crystals exploding out of there. 5% chance to inflict a critical hit. Okay, that sounds good. After starting a combo, basic attacks deal 1 extra damage. I'll buy that one. Okay. Berserker gem. Nice. Okay. Righty, fight. Ace. 2. Ace. Don't pick that one yet. Although I can get to the 2 there. But it won't lead to anything, I don't think. So we're not going to... Oh, this is where it's going to be really hard to do actual damage here. Right, I'm going to need to take this, unfortunately, so I can get to the 2. And then get that there. Okay. So... Queen. Yeah. This is going to be almost impossible. We're going to have an absolute mad combo at some point to really nuke this guy. So it's all... This round is all about combos. Okay, let's do that back then. And take that. And then do that. A bunch of stabby stabs indeed. But I don't know whether we're going to get stabby stab cards here. Is the thing. Okay, let's leave it there. Impale, 7 damage. Okay, so at least we're down to 3, but I'm going to need to do that to get out of this. Oh no, I'm not. 5. 6. Yeah, let's do that to see where all the cards lie. Because at least we can then pick a route through here. I can't use that because I haven't got enough mana to do it. Hey. I don't want to do that because that's... If he's doing 7 damage, right, let's do that. Okay, so we've taken 3, a hit of 3 there. Queen. There's nowhere to go here. There is kind of nowhere to go here. This is horrible. Okay, 7. 6. I mean, there's no defense either. So next time he turns up and wants to really thump us, we've got absolutely no comeback. Okay. Jeez. 10, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. There's no king. I mean, we're literally getting, every time we get a combo going, we're not getting a combo going. We're getting to the point where we can we can potentially do 0 damage. Yeah. We don't have a Jack. So we're now going to get smashed. Okay. So we're now both on the same health. 10. 9. Okay. Um, 10, 9. 10, 8, 7. At least we're getting, you know. We still haven't damaged them yet. Let's re-roll. And then we can go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. At last. 3. Okay. Right, we can go 3, 4. 3, 2. Ace. I wish we had a visibility card. That would be really handy. Which one does this do? Change targeted playable card to a joker. Okay, so I don't have a targeted playable card anyway. Okay, let's end the turn there. So we've at least taken some health off him. There's a big piercing damage coming in, so let's take that and that. So we're only going to lose 1 health here. And we can go Jack, Queen, or we can go Jack 10. Right, let's use this, because we might have to refresh again, I feel. And then we can pick that card and then see what... Okay, so we'll now get Jack, Queen... It's a bit annoying that, isn't it? Because if it was back the way... But we do have a 10. So we can't go... Oh, we do have a 10. But the Queen came out of there to free those up. If it had been the other way round... King... Ace... We do have a 2. And we're still not doing enough damage. Okay. Oh, he did crit. He had a critical attack there. We had shields. We had a 6 shield and he did a critical attack and still took our health down to 3. That's insane. That's not fair at all. Come on. 10, 9. Eight. 7. And then either 8 or 8. It doesn't make any difference. Which will take us up to the net 0. Remove targeted playable card and up to 2 more beneath it. See, there's no... Okay, remove all playable cards with the same suit as the target card. Right, let's go with that and do that. Right, that hurt him. So we're now very close. Right, okay, 7. Uh, 8. Which we're back to net 0 again. 8. Okay. Fireball, remove targeted playable card. Well, we've got nobody to... There's no playable card at this point in time. So let's go... He's deflected. Okay, so it's still on 2. 9. 10. There's no move. Okay, let's do that again. Oh god. Big hit incoming. Big hit incoming. Let's go there. So we've got that at least. We've got that. We've got that. Play that. We can't play that. We're dead. It was all on the turn of that card. And it didn't end well. Right, let's delay the enemy for 1 turn. Okay. So we've now pushed that back on him. We're going to lose our shield here, though. Can't do that. Still going to come back with that king. Queen. King. Ace. Now we could go 2 or king, but it's still going to come back to the net of 0. And we won't have another move to make. And we can't do anything here. Well, can we do that? Okay. That was incredible. Jeez Louise. The crystal conglomerate falls to pieces before you, the shimmering debris dissolving away into the water beneath your feet. With the obstacle removed, you push open the mighty gate and resume your voyage. Okay. Hopefully, have we got enough to get this other crystal now? Yes. Ooh, look, we got that. Ooh, that's filled in now. I didn't know that. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, so this isn't a battle. So less stress for a couple of minutes.
You wanted to see me, Lucas?
Hang on a sec. Whoa.
Take a seat. Thanks for meeting with me, Shannon. Listen, I've been doing some thinking.
Uh-huh.
I know we haven't been seeing eye to eye lately.
Uh-oh.
And,
Bye, Shannon.
well, I decided I've really got to do what's best for the team here.
Uh-huh.
Best for the... What are you talking about?
I'm talking with our lawyer. And technically speaking, we already have the right to use and distribute Forsaken Solitaire.
What?
Uh-oh.
I told you no!
Right. But your contract with us states that the company owns anything you create while under employment here.
Uh-huh.
I didn't create Forbidden Solitaire.
Okay, now let's not have to get messy with this. You said it was a side project of yours.
You said that!
I see. Oh. Are you going to make me pull out security footage, Shannon? I don't know why you're being so stubborn about this. I'm trying to do right by you and this team. You know we are running out of options here, Shannon. This game is our best bet at keeping the lights on.
No, it's not mine. I didn't make it. You can't do this, Lucas. You don't understand. I'm not going to let you take it.
You'll still get full credit for the project, of course. Not to mention royalty.
It's not happening, Lucas.
Fine. I guess we're doing this the hard way. If you don't want to help the team, Shannon, I'll gladly do whatever it takes to keep the vision alive and our heads above water.
Uh-huh.
Lucas, you can't...
Hello? Can we have someone from security escort Shannon out, please?
Escort? Are you firing me?
We're not letting the dream die, Shannon.
Yeah, the dream turned into a nightmare though, didn't it? Ooh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think it's based... I haven't read anywhere that this was based on a true story. Right. Can't do anything there. Great. Good start. 10. Can't do anything there. 4. 5. Okay. What was the sorcery? Okay. Sorcery. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Um, 8. Jack. Queen. 2. Uh-huh. We're making no progress here whatsoever. Seven, 6, 5. Do I want to go 6 or do I want to go 4? 4. No 3. We can go 5. Okay. Righty. 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10. This is slightly more enjoyable when you know that it might just be a reroll or whatever, but actually you're not having to find a strategy roundabout, as you say, something that's tough as nails. Okay. Queen, king, ace, king. Oh, okay, damn it. Right. What's that? Increases temporary defense by 99. Okay, I'm going to keep hold of that one. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ace, king, queen, P. 10, 2, 8, 7, 9, 3, 2, mana, 3. Sweet. God, we had a bad start to that hand as well. Many months pass, or perhaps seconds, as you stumble across a strange, elevated pillar of diamond mineral. The staff begins to vibrate wildly. This is it. This is where it belongs. I thought we'd fused the staff into ourselves. The staff beams brightly as you bring it closer to the pillar. This is its home. You must bind it here. Oh, for good grief. Are you seriously still playing it right now? Put the game down and call me, jackass. Please. But we must win. Start each hand with at least one joker. Nice. Okay. We need to ram our staff into that hole. Indeed. Talking of ram, did you see that the memory situation is so bad in the home PC market that they're talking about taking 4 gig GPUs back? They're talking about manufacturing 4 gigabit GPUs. That's insanity. So we can go queen, king, and then stop. Or we can go queen, jack, and stop. Jack. Okay, what's that one? Okay. Remove all duplicate playable cards with the same value. So we've got 5, 2, 4, 5, 7, 7, 8. We could get rid of all those 7. Nice. Okay. Has that done us any good? I knew that would waken Rain up. Rain suddenly sprang to attention there. Jack 10. Jack 10. Well, it is Friday. It is Friday, Rain. So we can go Queen. It's said to be getting worse until around mid-2027. Then the storage wars begin because after the AI has the processing power, it'll need to... Yeah, absolutely. It's just insanity, man. Absolute insanity. So we're going to go... We can go 10. 9. Or we can, yeah, okay, 9, 8, 9. Or we can go 8, 9, 7. We can't go up the way. Because I don't think there's a jack, is there? 10, 9. 8, 7. Some of that. Some of that. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Who also felt a ripple in the Matrix, but is too lazy to get up and type. Yeah. I've never seen Ready Player One. Everybody said it was terrible, so I never actually bothered with it. Let's shuffle. See where we get to. Okay. 7. 6. We can get rid of one of these. 5. Yay. Okay, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Is there a 3? There's 3 there, but I can't get to it. There's an ace. There's no king. Okay. Oh, right. Hang on a minute. 2. Ace. Right. King. There's no queen. And there's no ace. Jack. 10. 9. Kinda. Okay. 10, 9, 10. Queen. King. Ace. 2. Ace. Dang it. 6, 5. 6. Ooh. 3. King. 2. Hello, Nee. How are you? Hello. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. All the Cat in the Hatters are here now. Oh my god, everything's gonna go mad. It's got a wee nub on it. Thank you, Vessi. Thank you.
Vessi Boy has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 18 months. Totally not a scam. Hey,
Good
pal.
evening, everyone. How are we all? How was Cat in the Hat? I'm glad to see that everybody's at least able to type at this point in time. Welcome in. Wella. 4, 3. I've had a bottle of Coke and shaking. I murdered someone with the drink rolls. Oh, Cat in the Hat was so good. It always is. You got bored of Kyle 99. You got rid of Kaiser. Oh my god. What the heck? I am going to run out of cards here. Not good. 9, 8. Please be a 6. Damn it. No get out of jail card this time. Oh, hang on a minute. I rule. Good. Welcome in, everyone. Death Dealer. I love Cat in the Hat. One of my favourite movies. One of my favourite movies. Right. Focusing your mind, you are able to bind the staff's magic to the mysterious properties of the pillar. The two objects merge, becoming one whole. It's as if they always were. The pillar shines brightly as the plane seems to turn on itself, water flooding inward. Baseman. Rising from the bowels of the infinite, you behold a glory like no other. Colours seem to divide themselves, light seems to bend to its will, your eyes commit sacrilege. It is horrifyingly serene, yet you know you must destroy it. The thing that's sticking out of the bench. The rod that we've just inserted into the hole. Oh, look, sorry, I called you jackass. Just indulge me for a moment and stop whatever you're doing right now. Please, I'm starting to worry. But I'm obsessed. What's this thing? Depletes your mana by 16. Are you kidding me on? Increases health by 10. We need it. Thank God we've just done it. Revives you with 10 health on death. Single use. Not right now. We need this one first. More healths. What's Emily saying? Right, fight. Okay. Oh, here we go again with these crystalline things. It's 6 permanent defense. It's so hard to do that. Yeah, this is going to be as tough as... Unless we get an incredible run of cards, we are absolutely screwed here. Right. Okay. Considering we've started with literally one move, it's not going to make any difference to us whatsoever. I don't want to pull that at this point in time. Let's take that one so we get the key. Nice. Okay. We've got a key here. But they're both aces to start with. 12-4 was a pain. 56 is going to be, an absolute nightmare. Which way am I going to go here? I'll go this way first, I think. Right. I don't want to pull that yet because I'm sure the next one's going to be, he's going to nuke my health for about 5,000. So, although I do have this one. Increase, but for one turn. This is a proper get out of jail card. So if he's going to hit me absolutely massively and I'm running out of health, I can get the 99 health out for one turn, which would be fairly cool. Right, let's go. Son of a gun. Right, so we've got 7, 8. Okay, so we've now unlocked that. 7, 8, we don't have a 9. And we can go to 10. He's going to hit... No, we're not going to get hit with that. So we can put that back. I don't need that yet. I don't want to pull that yet either, because next one I'm fairly certain is going to be a monster hit. Replace this Joker with a clone of a targeted Joker. Gain an extra refresh. I think we're going to need that. So we'll keep that in mind. We can delay the enemy for one turn. Okay, so at this point in time, I think we'll just end the turn. Okay. 9. So we can now get rid of that. Not ideal, but I thought I saw an 8 somewhere. There's one. Damn it. Okay, end the turn. What's this? I told you we were going to get absolutely smacked at some point. Powerful blast of pure energy that deals 8 damage. Right, so we've got a Joker. We can do that. And we can do that. Hello, Parto. How are you? Lovely to see you in. We are going queen. Don't really want to do this because it's going to take my defense down, so I'm going to lose 6 now. We can't do anything else at this point in time. Ooh, okay, we countered. That wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. What's this? This is a mana drain for 16. You can do that all day, son, because it's not going to hurt me at all. Right, we can do 6. We can do 7. We can do 8. Which really isn't helping much because I'm not doing any damage to it at all at this point in time. I don't even know how I can do damage to it. That's insane. I haven't taken 1 bit off its health, and it's unlikely that I'm going to at this point. There's no move here either. And none of my... Oh, but that's a good one. Because I can now get 2 99 healths. That could come in very handy. Excuse me. I think what I'll do is I'll do that, and then I'll do this. So now we've got 2 99 healths. Just in case I do something stupid halfway through it and forget. We'll just clear that off now. So let's do that. So they're going to crystallize the cards. Yeah, well, I've done that. I've done the extra, so I've now got 2 refreshes. So I got rid of that refresh by playing it. So we're in play for 2 refreshes. I'm there. 5, 4. Oh, doubling that refresh stroke. Well, I think the defense might come in more handy, but yeah, that remains to be seen. You may well be right, Baseman. 4, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. 3. Now we can go 4, or we can go 2. But then we can go 1. And we can also do that. That's what I was kind of thinking. We can go... There's no 5, so there's no point in going 4. We can go 2. And we can do 1. There's no 2. We hit it. We actually hit it. 10, 9, 10, 9. We can take that in there. Now do that 14 more times. Yeah, this is God knows how long it's going to take us to get to the end of the game. Because we're going a lot more slowly tonight than we have done for any other night. Again, 3 damage. Not really going to do anything here. But I can't get any more moves unless... We're just looking at the cards. There's not an awful lot of cards here. What I could do, though, is do this Blight one. Right, let's do the Blight one. So at least that takes that away. Doesn't exactly help straight off the mark, but let's do that. Okay, so here comes the nuke. This is this. Oh, and we have literally no defense at this point. So the nuke's incoming, and we can go Jack. So it takes another card off the table. Right, I don't think that there's... Let's do this. Ooh, That was a big hit. That was a big, big, big hit. Okay, so let's do that. Shuffle them. We don't need that at the moment. This is going to take our mana down to nothing, but who cares? Okay. We can take that and do that. And then go there. And then go there. And then go there. Uh-huh. We're still up at 4 damage. We're still nowhere near actually hitting it. Right, let's do a shuffle. Okay. Did that do anything for us? Did not. I think it actually made things worse somehow. Okay. So this is crystalline. I know it made things worse. How that was in any way possible, I've got no idea, but there we go. 8, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, 9. What I do want to know is why every time we don't have a battle, it's fairly straightforward to get through in one round. But every time we've got a battle, it takes me about 2-3 attempts to get through. This just is getting rid of a card because I can, but it's annoying that it takes health off me. There is no other move. 4, 5, 6. There is no 7. Oh god. Incoming nuke. So at least it's not going to be quite as bad. Right. We're just hanging on. There is no... Okay, there's a king. This is insane. Oh, we're all over the place here now, Honor. We're now fighting crystalline creatures. So they have a permanent defense. So we have to get over 6 before we even scratch the thing. But they can hit you for 8. It's just a nightmare. Yeah, things have become a lot more difficult tonight. A lot more difficult. Okay, steal my mana. 6. I can't get a run going of any kind of cards. Okay, 8. That's not really helping at all. Three. 2. I honestly don't know how we're going to beat this. Okay. Okay, we've got that. Okay, so we've got 4, 5. Beautiful. At least he can't take any health off us this time. So you've got 4, 5, 2 mana in there. What's that one do? Remove a targeted playable card and up to 2 random cards nearby. We don't have a 6 though, so I can't actually use this at the moment. We can do that. Now, we've got Jack, Ace, King, which... Oh. Right, let's do this, because it would be better to get that mana and then get this. And then take out that one, which is the problem is I'm not getting any of the mana. I'm losing mana anyway, but okay, so I can now open this one. Okay. Ooh, that was tasty. That was tasty. 6, 7. Let's go there and put some mana in the bank. We've got no 8, so I'm going to have to end the turn here, but at least we've now got some shields banked. Okay, so that bounced back at him. Jack, Queen, King. What's that one again? It's the mana depletion one. I don't have an ace, so I can't play that card. I don't want to pull the shield card yet because that's bad. Let's do that. And then 9. Can't do anything with that. He's going to crystallize. Okay, we can go 8. 9. It's kind of forcing me into doing this. 10. Jack. Can't play any more cards. Okay, so we can pull these two. And we can play that. Okay.
Oh my god, it's great!
Hello, Kyle. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Are you enjoying life? What were you playing tonight, Kyle? Sorry, I am at this point in time. I am.
No way, Kyle. You're streaming again.
You're streaming again. How are we, Kyle? Are you good? Are you good? James Bonding is getting good. Yes, I've seen a lot of people playing it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You forgot about that, yeah. Most people do. Lovely to have you in, though. We're currently bending our brains on this, what should be a relatively straightforward game, because it's Solitaire, but oh my god, it's not. There's so many bad things happening in this game right now at the moment. It's not funny. But welcome in. Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you need to raid and run, it's past your bedtime. 7 minutes past your bedtime. You'll be getting in trouble. You'd better raid and run. Thank you very much for bringing your community across, though. Really appreciate it. And if you do need to raid and run, then please feel free to do so. Anybody that came across with Kyle, do so as well. Not going to hold you hostage here. But if you want to see a really weird card game, then stick around. End the turn. So we've lost 4 health. 8. It's not a 6. There's not a 9 and there's not a 6. I'm going to have to play this in the hope of just blasting things out. Didn't help at all, really, did it? I mean, he's down to 10. I've taken 5 health off them. Yay. Okay, king. Ace. I'm just never getting out of the bit here. I'm never getting a run going at all. The cards are just never there. 4, 5, 4, 3. No. But I can't do that because. Yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is the end. I now need to play this. 6, 7. 6, 5. End the turn. Okay. Jack. It's never just giving us the cards. It's giving us the cards in the middle all the time, so we can never actually make progress. 10, 9, 8. Okay. Right. Okay. We're not completely dead yet. You notice how it's never given us stabby cards anymore. Interestingly. Right. Jack. We haven't got a 10. 10's up there. Queen. Is there any move here that we can make at all? I'm kind of. I don't want to pick that. Well, it's not going to make any difference, to be fair, because. Right. Okay. Change the targeted playable card to your advantage. Yeah. Why we're not getting any? I mean, it's so annoying. Right, we're just going to need to end the turn here. Oh, we got a critical. We got a critical. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Right, okay, baseman. We might be in here. Because I've still got my 99 health, remember? 2. There's no ace. There needs to be something under this card. There isn't. The cards suck so bad. Right. 10. 9. 8. 7. Play that. There is not a 6, is there? There's not an 8 and there's not a 7. Before I do this. I can't move. Okay, we'll go this way. Big shield. Okay. Right, okay. Right. We could go... Right, hang on a minute. Whoa. We could go... Play that card. Jack, Queen, King, Ace... Which might bring us... Okay. Before I do anything, I'm not gonna lock myself out of something here, are we? Thanks, Scary. Jack, your beauty. Queen, King, Ace, this is so tense. Like, so tense. I'm gonna take this because there's no... I'm just trying to pull that out of the system. And then... I don't know whether that means we've got 7 + 1 damage, which would kill it. Total 8! Good God! Yatta! I am a forbidden solitaire genius. That was terrifying. The glorious horror cries out noiselessly. Miraculously, you have hurt it. We've just hurt it. Its surface begins to crack, revealing a bubbling, tar-like substance beneath. As it bleeds, a multitude of limbs and faces begin to emerge through the tar, as if gasping air for the first time in a millennium. This is it. You can make it bleed. Now, you must finish it. Are you cracking jokes? Dude. Oh, although it doesn't have its defense anymore. Video attachment. Okay, right. This could be, I'll give fair warning. Some of the videos and pictures that we've seen so far have been a little disturbing. So if you are slightly queasy, then you might not want to watch this. I don't know what it's going to be, but we've had pictures of people stabbing their eyes out and things like that, so it might be a bit dodge.
You may be brave. You may be powerful. But if you enter this dungeon, you will not survive. Play your cards right, and maybe you'll live to tell the tale when you play Forbidden Solitaire. Slay vicious enemies and unlock powerful abilities in a card game unlike any other.
Take me back to the maggots.
Forbidden Solitaire. Play if you dare. Play if you dare. Play.
Okay, that maybe wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. Right, let's go to the shop. Right, we get that. Okay, so we've replenished our single-use death. Sweet. Okay. Some good jokers down here as well. What's this? A cacophonous shriek that forces you to drop a random joker and deals 5 damage. What's the absolute bet it makes you drop the 99 defense? I'll put money on it. Right, let's go. That one and that one. And then we can go 10. Jack. 10. Jack. Stabby. We can get rid of that one, but still take the stabby. And then we can still go 7, okay. And then queen. Or we could go 10, but there's not a 9. Okay. There's not a 9 on the board, so we go queen, king. There's not an ace, and there's not a queen on the way back down. So... Ooh. Didn't enjoy that. It's left the good ones, though. Right, I quite like this try peaks. Sorry, Baseman, I'm halfway through trying to work out what to do at the moment. And 4, 3, 2. There's not a 3. Let's use this one, because this always yields some good stuff. Yeah, look. Okay, so this weakens the cards. We do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. We can't go back up the way. So we end the turn there. We can go 4, 5, 4. He's not doing anything here, so we've got a net -1. We've got a net 1 damage. We can't get to the 5, so we'll do that. Oh, here we go. Siphon for 6 health. We can do that. So at least it gets us something back. We can do that. And then we can go Jack. We can get the cards. Yes, please, thank you. We can go 10. Just so we can see what we're dealing with. Okay, we'll have to end the turn here. Right, 6, 7, 8, stabby, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Some of that, a bit of that. Don't need the shield at the moment. Okay. Right, ace. I think we could probably... Okay, it's still another 1 damage that, so we could do that and refresh. Okay. 2. What's this? Deals 5 damage, so we can mitigate some of that now. 2. We can go 2. Stabby. Stabby. 2 ace. 2. We can mitigate all the damage. 2 ace. King. We can have that. We can use that on that, which damages him and gives us a queen. You beauty. Okay, there's not a jack. And there's not a king. So we're kind of stuck at where we are now. We could do this, but we don't have a targeted playable card at the moment, so... End the turn. We deflected. Okay. We've got a jack, which isn't helpful in this scenario. At least he's got no attack pending, which is cool. But we're not going to get anywhere here, because we've got that. We can fill that up a little bit. We've got no attack, basically. Okay. Right. We've got 5. 4, 3. We've got loads of 6s. 5, 6. We can't go back the way though, so 5. We could go 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we can't go 9 though. So we can either go 5, 4, 3, or can we go 5, 6, 7, 6? Okay, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. We could go 8 again, but that shatters on us. But it does unlock those cards. 8, okay. 2 there. Right. Right, let's go. End the turn. Okay. Tight. 5. We could go 6 and unlock that card. 6 unlock that card, which is taken away. That would take away the weakness. But we've got 5, 4, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3. And take that down to there. 4. What's this again? Change targeted playable card to a joker. Nice. Okay, we can do that. And do this. Okay. We don't need the defense right away at the moment. Increase defense. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't want to play that right away at the moment. Okay. 9. We don't have any choice but to do that. 8. Stabby. We don't have a 7. Annoyingly. There's no attack impending though, so that's fine. End turn. Oh, here's a big attack coming in though. So we get that. 4. We need a 5. There's no 5. So we're going to lose 4 health here. And that. Oh, he missed. He missed the invulnerability one. Jeez Louise. 6. Damn it. Can't do anything here. Okay, so we get king, queen. Right. I wonder if we should use the 99 health here. Because if he takes 6 off here, it's going to be more difficult for him to beat us. I really want to avoid that siphon. Let's do it. That might have been a big mistake, but... Oh god. Stabby stab. Okay. I don't know, Baseman. You never know. You never know. You never know. Set. Like, okay, right. We've got Jack. Hello, Pause. How are you? Lovely to see you in. We're still here. I think probably a good idea to turn all the cards up here so we can see what we're playing into. So we've got Jack, 10 Jack. Got lots of shields, which is quite cool. 10 Jack. And then none of these are particularly useful. We could get another... Oh, okay. Is it worth taking a 2-hit to deal 1 damage to them? I kind of want to play this as well, but... Then place any card. Can I do a run? Can I get on a run anywhere? Can I go... See, there's not a lot of cards. I could go 6, 7... We could beat him here, actually. 6, 7, 6, 5. Right, this is it. This is the end. Six. Seven. Six. 5. Oh my god, this is so difficult tonight. You unlocked the special joker. Yay. Huh. I'm good though. I'm good, yes. Although this is taking a very... It's all been fun and games up until tonight. And tonight's battles have been... It's been pretty tough going, I have to say. I really thought I'd make a huge amount of impact on the remainder of the game today, but it's got really difficult. I feel like I've been walking through treacle. Pain. Endless pain. Your mind floods with these thoughts as an explosive stream of tar begins pouring from the pearly, magnificent god. Have I just killed a god? Yes, god killer. In an instant, the tar swallows you whole. Blackness. You open your eyes and see a large door sitting at the edge of the obsidian void. Graciously, you step toward it. You admire the door's towering opulence before reasserting your focus. You must figure out the way to open it. Let me guess, by playing cards. Please, Will, stop whatever you're doing and answer me. Message failed. Please check your connection. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go to the shop. Gain extra combo damage by playing 2 cards of the same suit in a row. Okay. We are in too deep now, as the song says. Okay, it's also it's getting late again, folks. It's getting late again, which is not a good time. Right, let's take this. And that. Oh, that was silly. I'm getting carried away now. I'm getting giddy. 8, 10, Jack, key. You're going to be playing this again. No queen. Sorcery. Is that key card? Oh, sorry. 2, 3. 2. And then can't do much. Hey. Okay. Jack, Queen, King. Six, 5, 6, 5, 5, ace, 9, 10, 9. Oh, damn it, I should have. Nine. I'm going to unleash the mana storm. Okay. What's this? Create 2 random jokers. Nice. So I can go 8 here, and then 9, 10, 8. Or I could go 8, 9, 8. No, I only need 1 move to take that away. So let's take this one there. And then... we do have a 6. We can go 8 though. And then the 4. Right, we can go 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3. Can't get that 2. Damn it. Queen. Okay. Which now gives us access to that 2. 6. 7. 6, 7. I'm at it again. King. Ace. Pause, you're making me conscious. You're making me self-conscious. Every time. Oh, see? Every time I say it now, I'm like, damn it, Pause is going to say, 9, 10. Oh my god. Queen. 4. Ace. You son of a... Okay, I don't have enough mana. Missed it by 1 card. Okay. Revived. That's... So it used a single use life on that, and then the next card turned over. That seems exactly proper cheater. All at once, it begins to make sense. You twist one piece, pull, shift, and push the others. The various contraptions of the door all begin working together in harmony. The massive doors swing open to reveal a long, regal hallway painted with the most luxurious shapes and materials. As you step within, your tired feet are greeted by a soft, ruby-coloured carpet, carving a path through the abyssal hall. The Forbidden Dungeon's prized bounty surely awaits you at its end. This can't be the end game. Surely not. Although it looks like there's space to put 2 gems in and turns over 20% of face down cards at the start of each hand. That sounds cool. Marks all face down royal cards on the tableau. I think I like that one best for the money I've got. Oh no, there's space yet. I mean, you could get another one on there and you could get another one there, I suppose. The hall seems like an entire new level with multiple fights. Yeah, could be. You think we should stop here tonight then and pick it back up on Sunday? Or should we do one more fight? One more fight. Just one more fight. One more fight won't hurt us. I'm not at work tomorrow. It's all right. Oh, hang on a minute.
You can do?
Oh.
I told you already, I didn't make it.
Even if that's true, unless you have a way to prove it, I'm afraid the security footage Heartblade sent over of you saying otherwise is going to be sufficient evidence to the contrary.
So that's it then? They're just gonna release it?
It seems that way. That said, they did send over a rather generous offer. You'll still collect 10% of the profits and receive credit as the lead developer.
I don't care about the money. I need this shut down.
Well, I'm not sure I see a path forward on that.
You don't understand. It can't be released. It's dangerous.
Well, if it's any consolation, any potential liability would be on their hands, not yours. We can ask for them to remove your credit, perhaps.
Forget it. Just
Uh-oh, she's panicking now.
You've been no help. I'll figure something out.
Okay. Have I seen Catmail? I've seen Catmail, but I haven't actually seen it, if you know what I mean. I'm aware of it, but I haven't actually, if I'm entirely honest, pause, and you'll slap me for this. This is the end of our friendship. When I see a game that says cat, I switch off. If it said dog mail, I'd be 100% in. But when it says cat mail, I'm like, oh, another cat. Again, another game about cats. Why is everybody so obsessed with cats? And then I kind of switch off at that. It does look good, so I like the art style. It does look cool. I'll give it that. Right, anywho, let's see how this goes. 8. At least this is a traversal one as opposed to a battle. 7, 6, 5. 3. There's no 2. 7. 10. We could go 9, but we can't go 8. But we can go Jack. We could go 10, but we don't want another Jack. We could go Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Or we could go Queen, King, Ace, King. Okay. Equally as good combos in either side. Jack. So we can go Jack, Queen, King, Queen, king, ace. Or we can go jack, queen, king. Or we could go jack, queen, jack, 10. No, don't do that. Right, let's go jack, queen. King. Ooh, key. Oh, damn it. That's made it even worse. Jack, queen, king. Right, let's take that out of the way. Oh, God. Right, so we can go jack. We can go king, queen, jack, queen, king, ace. Yes. Queen. Queen. Jack. Made a mistake there. Queen. Now I could go jack 10. Is there a 9 somewhere? I could go jack 10. 9, 8. God, everything's just opened up here. This is a nightmare. I could go jack 10, 9. Oh no, 8, 9, 10. Like 1.5 streams of this to warm up to it. I'm still not convinced Baseman is. Queen, I could go king. Ace 2. No, I think I need to go start going down the way now. Queen. What did I say? Jack. Ten, 9, 8, 9, 10. Wicked combo. Okay, so 6, that's no use. Because there's not. Oh, there is a 5. Okay, yeah, there's a 5. There's no 4th though. Oh, damn it. 6. 10. Screams at the screen. Yeah, it's better than you rolling your mouse over like you were last night. 9. You were hoping for 6, 7. And then 5. Okay, might be time to hit Mana Storm. We were all yelling about that 6. Okay. 5. Okay, we can go 6. Now we could go 5, 4, 3, 2. 5. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, ace. They've all got different modifiers on them. Pause. So you've got one there that re-rolls that card. So I could re-roll that now and see if it came up with a different face value. That one creates 2 random jokers but costs you 20 mana, which I don't have. and that one changes a suit of all playable cards, but more importantly cleanses some of the debuff effects. So they're all different, basically. Let's do that. Wicked combo. So we can go. I can either go king, queen, or king, ace. There's no 2 at the moment, so that's whatever. 8, 7. Okay. I need a 3. Beautiful. Yeah. Well, to be fair, in this version of, well, you know, it doesn't make any difference really about the. Oh yeah. Same suit back to back. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I need a 3 or a king. Hey. Right. Okay. This is. I've got a few cards left, but I need. One card left on the pack. Okay, that was crazy. With every footstep, you hear deep, rhythmic echoes bounce through the wine-tinted gallery. Then, in the distance, a metallic glint. Walking closer, you at last behold a terminus. With the hallway's end finally in sight, you see it. A shining crown covered in empty notches, nestled on the seat of a throne. Leading up to the throne are 4 ominous stone statues. Their glassy eyes seem to follow you as you approach. As you pass near, you can't help but look up at these granite golems with awe. The first statue you pass appears to resemble a prestigiously dressed aristocrat with 2 radiant green gems for eyes. So we're going to have to defeat the Majestic 4. We've got all our gym badges, and we're now going to defeat the Majestic 4 and take their eyes and shove them in the crown, and we will be crowned super duper person of all time. Absolutely. I'm not doing it tonight. Okay. It matches your gaze. Stone scrapes stone as the stately effigy contorts to grab you. Yeah, okay. 60 health. At least they've only got a permanent defense of 2. But we're going to leave it there tonight. I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger, but this does feel like I'm into the end game now. I might be entirely wrong. I don't know how long the game is, but I think we were sat just below 60% when we started tonight. So I'm not entirely sure. We might be 80%, 85% finished. But we'll pick it back up on Sunday night. No one knows, and that's the beauty of it, indeed. So, yes, exit to DOS. Thank you. Right, let's go. I don't think there's going to be any debate about who's going to be top yapper tonight as well. So we can do that. And yes, we do want to exit. And then we can jump back into here. And then we can put that off. Nice. And then we can do this. Okay, 3 3/4 hours tonight. 14 average viewers. 25 peak, 1 new follow, 1 ban as well. That same person keeps coming in and following and then deleting their account, or is getting banned by Twitch and making a new account and coming back in, and they've followed me about 6 times now. I don't think they're quite all there. They've spoken a couple of times in the past. And their language has been extremely simplistic. Haven't been in any way threatening. They've basically been telling me about a holiday they're going to go on. But yeah, it's getting a bit irritating seeing them popping up and following, and then by the morning they've been nuked or the account's nuked. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but not great. Anyway, raid of 7 from Kyle. Thank you very much, Kyle. Really appreciate you. Channel points, prediction points. There we go. 12 minutes of ad time. 397. Baseman. Don't know whether 107 makes any sense to you or not, but not quite as good numbers as you've done with the 69 and the 123. 107 is just a bit disappointing, but 3 nights in a row, top yapper to Baseman, who's been a perennial lurker up until this game has appeared. But there we go. So there we go. That's good. That's done. And that can go away now. We can stop that, and we'll put on this as we go through bingo. Right, where are we? A wild banshee did appear. I'm fairly sure there are indeed 3 VIPs in chat. No chariot donations. Oh, I forgot to do Planet Death again, as ever. No boys. Did I die? I did die. Did I get confused? I can't remember. I'll give you it anyway. I didn't forget to change the category. I did chat for over 30. I did ban somebody. I did talk about the weekly schedule to a degree. We'll definitely have done that. I've streamed 2 nights in a row. Doing a little bit of voice acting in there, not much. I was using mouse and keyboard. Lily wasn't out. Kisa wasn't a menace. Kerry hasn't dropped a new YouTube video today. We had above and below. Did we have a UNSC member? We must have had, because Celeste didn't gifted a sub, so they were in there for a bit. TTS is fine. No technology failed. Stream day has changed. Well, it should be Tuesday and Thursday, so I'll give you that. I remember the stream receipt, yes, and we were sort of puzzling. So that's that. Right, check your cards, and we can do any votes or redeems that we need. Let's do that, see if that helps. Doesn't help me at all. Not even worth voting tonight. Boom. Right, let's have a very quick look at who's on. Because I really should be in bed by now, but it's Saturday tomorrow, so who cares? Right. Okay, so we went to see Coax yesterday, so let's not go back to see Coax, who's playing Slay the Spire. We could go and see Totsy, because we went to see Squabs earlier in the week. Yeah, let's go and see Totsy. It's been a week or 2 since we've seen her, so let's go across there. Always a good laugh over at Totsy's. There we go. 107 is a prime number and an EMERP, because backwards the 701 is also a prime number. Ha, take that. Okay. I love you, Baseman. That's incredible. Read, what am I doing? We can do that, or we can do that, or we can do that, or we can do that. I should be back on Sunday night, where we will hopefully finish this. Because I've now got so many games from PR to play that I am going to get well behind in actually completing them. So, yes, I think we'll try our best to complete this on Sunday night. And then on Tuesday, we will play Dive or Die. And then the next time we stream after that, we'll play This Bed We Made. And that will be cool. because that looks a really cool game that I've been wanting to play for a good while. So yeah, that's kind of how it's going to line up. I know Beast of Reincarnation is out on Monday next week. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to stream that. That might be an off-stream game for me. Pardon me, because there's just way too many things for me to do. But yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you so much, all the lurkers. Thank you so much, Kyle, for the raid, etc., etc. I shall see you on Sunday night, and we'll try and finish this. See you later. Bye.
Yo, Death! Death, thank you so much for the raid, pal. How was your stream? How are you? How was Forbidden Solitaire? How are you guys? Hello, hello. Welcome in, Death, guys. If you're not following Older Than Death, change that right now. Change it right now. Thank you so much, pal. I love it. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Also, I